Painted outlines can be of two types, a painted line or a zigzag line. The zigzag line gives more emphasis to the line, as instead of going around an object, it will zigzag across the width of the line. With the painted line, only the offset can be changed. A painted outline around a painted fill is often used to smooth the edge around a painted fill. And as you zoom in close to a painted object, you can see the irregular line. To apply a painted line around a painted fill, select the object and click in the upper left corner of the same color in the Colors Used Brushes palette if you wish to add this same color, or you can add a contrast color by clicking in the upper left corner of a color chip in the Colors Available Brushes palette. With a zigzag painted line, the density of the painted line can be changed as well. The default is 1.2 millimeters. The range is between 0.2 millimeters and 9.99 millimeters. To change the density, place a check mark by density and use the up or down arrow, and the density of the line will either increase or decrease. To change from a painted line to a zigzag, just click the zigzag option in Object Properties. The offset will change the position of the line relative to the drawn object. A positive offset will place the outline outside the drawn object. A negative offset will place the outlines inside the object. The thickness of the drawn line can be changed in tool options by changing the outline value. Again, when you are working with the outline value in tool options, you may want to be in the metric system because you will have smaller increments when you use the metric system. Remember, the inch symbol will still remain, but when you deselect and reselect the object, the value in the box will now be millimeters. Actual brushes have different widths, so to be more accurate, you can change the width in the Brushes palette. Right-click on a color chip in the Currently Used section and select Change Brush Width. Enter the actual value in the New Width dialog box and click OK. If you hover your mouse over the color you changed, the width is displayed in a pop-up. Manufacturers' palettes have a fixed brush width and shouldn't be changed. Change only the RGB palette, and that is the default palette for DesignWorks software. You can then create a line, select the line, and change it to that color, and it will be the new width. You can also set the default outline width that appears in Tool Options by clicking in the upper left corner of a color chip, placing a check mark in Set Default Outline Width, and changing that width and clicking OK. When I create a line, select the line, the new default width appears in Tool Options. This will only affect this design unless you place a dot in front of for every new design, and then it will affect the default width of all the designs created.